Hello, beautiful people, and welcome. In this video, we are talking about fractions and how to add and subtract them when they have like denominators. So let's go ahead and start off with defining some key terms, some terminology. So if you have a fraction, you have a bar like this, and you have a number here, and you have a number underneath. So this number on top is called the numerator. This number on the bottom is called the denominator. Okay. So when we are talking about fractions with like denominators, we are talking about fractions with the same number in the bottom. Okay, so let's jump into some examples. So let's say we have 1/2 plus 3/2. What you're going to do is you're going to take that denominator, whatever number you have here, you're going to copy and paste it here. You're not doing anything with it. You're just copying and paste it. Now, what you do in the numerator, what you do on the top is you take everything, 1 plus 3, that is in the top, and you're going to write it in the top. So you have 1 plus 3. Then you're going to add, which is 3 plus 1, which is 4. And here is your answer. Now, this answer is not simplified. So in my class, we will need to simplify. And you can use prime factoring, you can use division. I'm going to choose to do prime factoring. So I have 2 on top, 2 in the bottom. They undo each other. So I have 2 times 1 is 2, 1 in the denominator, so my answer is 2. Let's do another example for addition. Let's do -4 fifths plus -5 fifths. Again, take the denominator, you're going to copy and you're going to paste it in your denominator. For your numerator, the numbers on top, you're going to take everything. So that means you have -4 plus -5. So that means you have -9 on top. And then you can try to simplify if you want, but I'm going to tell you right now that this simplification does not happen because there's no common numbers between 9 and 5. So this is your answer. Let's try one last one for addition, and then we will do some examples for subtraction. Let's do 3/8 plus -4/8. Take your denominator, copy, copy, paste. So you're going to have an 8 here. In the numerator, you're going to take everything. You have 3 plus -4. So 3 plus a -4. Here's my thinking bubble. I have 3 pluses and I have 4 minuses. I have 3 0 pairs, so that means I'm left over with a -1. So I have -1/8 as my answer. Now, when you are subtracting fractions with the same denominator, it's relatively similar. So let's do some examples with subtraction. Example 1. Let's say we have 3/4 minus 7/4. So what you can is the same thing we did before. Copy, copy, copy. So we're just going to copy our denominator 4. We're going to take everything else. So you have 3 minus 7. And you're going to copy it down here, 3 minus 7. And then you're going to simplify. You're going to combine them. So 3 minus 7 is 3 pluses and 7 minuses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minuses. I have 3 0 pairs that equals 0. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 negatives left over. Just got dark all of a sudden. I think I'm going to turn on the light. See if that's any better. Okay. Again, let's go ahead and prime factor. We got a negative. We got 1 times 2 times 2. In the denominator, we have 2 times 2. Now, if you already saw that you have a 4 on top, 4 on the bottom, that's fine. You can just cross out the 4's. Just make sure you understand that there's a negative 1 left over. So this is your answer. Let's try example 2. Trying to see if we can get this a little bit brighter for you guys. So example 2, let's try negative numbers. So negative 3, let's do 13 since I already used 3, over 5 minus 8 over 5. Okay, same thing as before. You're going to take that denominator, copy, copy, copy. So 5 is your denominator. On top, you have minus 13 minus 8. So minus 13 minus 8. Thinking bubble, we have 13 negatives and 8 negatives. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 negatives. And you also have 8 negatives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Notice there are no 0 pairs. There's no pluses. So that means we are, in fact, adding. And that would be 21 negatives. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We cannot simplify this fraction. You can try, but we cannot simplify this fraction. Let's do one more example. So we have negative 4 thirds minus a negative 5 thirds. Let's take the denominator, copy, copy, copy. So we have 3 in the denominator. In the numerator, we have that negative 4. Let's highlight that so you guys can see negative 4 minus negative 5. So negative 4 minus negative 5. When you write that, you see that you have 2 negatives. And 2 negatives, if you can circle them, make a positive. So what we have is negative 4 plus 5 over 3. Thinking bubble if you need to, otherwise this equals to positive 1 over 3, so 1/3. Let's do a thinking bubble for this. I have 4 negatives and 5 positives. 0 pairs left over with 1 positive, which is that 1, 3. All right, beautiful people, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!